What's going on YouTube? It's your boy CatLife here, bringing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video, and today we are going to be playing some prank kids with the adventure engine. Now this engine is really cool because it just makes prank kids become even more stronger than they already are, and I think when it comes to Master Duel, they may be tier 1, right? So anyways, I'm going to show you off a 2-card combo. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the comments section, because you know I do like to respond to everybody, and I always appreciate anyone that we do beat onto the channel. And also guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel as well. I really do appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get into the combo. So really all you really require for a 2-card combo is these 2 cards are any prank kids, right? So what we're going to do is activate the Right of Omnisire. And this is just a regular like brave adventure engine combo. I said brave because that's the OCG version. But after that, we are going to get ourselves a faithful adventure onto the field. So what this does is it summons out the token, and then you can activate it again to get yourself a faithful adventure. Now this faithful adventure card is really good, because now we can go ahead and summon out ourselves the Lamseys, and we're not going to activate this yet, as we want to be able to ensure that when we link summon into our Meow Meow Moo, we can go ahead and activate the power of our Prank Kids monster first, which is then going to chain block for us. So now with his chain blocking, we can add ourselves the Dracoback Rideable Dragon, and we're going to add it to our hands. And then from there, our Prank Kid combo can continue, which is going to allow us to go ahead and summon out the Fancies. Now the reason I summoned out Fancies is because since it's only 2-card combo, I want to go ahead and put ourselves the Pandemonium into the grave. So at this part, we are going to go and activate the power of our faithful engine, which is going to be able to grab ourselves the Wandering Griffin Rider. And then from grabbing Wandering Griffin Rider, we can go ahead and toss a card into the graveyard, which is going to be our Dracoback. Then we can activate the effect of Dracoback and equip it to our token. And now from here, I'm going to use the power of Wandering Griffin Rider to special summon it into defense mode. And this is going to be our 5th summon here, which is going to protect us from a Nibiru. Now what the Wandering Griffin Rider does is that it's able to become an Omni Negate, which is huge. So now we can continue our regular Prank Kids combo. I'm going to then summon out Dodo, and then from Dodo I'm going to activate the Fancies first, and then we can go ahead and activate the Dodo Doodle. And so I'm going to, at this point, add ourselves, the Prank Kids pranks. And then we are going to toss a card into the graveyard, which is going to be Pandemonium. That way we can go ahead and summon out one of our monsters, which is going to be a Dropsy. Right? So now I am going to activate the Prank Kids pranks card onto our field, and then we're going to activate Dodo Doodle, which we're going to grab ourselves a Pandemonium, and we can grab ourselves the Fancies. So now that we got Pandemonium into the hand, this is basically our fusion card. It's like a quick spell polymerization that you can only activate during the main phase, so do keep that in mind. But now with the power of Prank Kids pranks, I'm going to discard our Fancies into the grave. And the reason we're doing that is because we can get ourselves a Prank Kids token. And then from here, we can go into our Bow Wow Bark. Bow Wow Bark is going to activate, Dropsies is going to activate, which is going to allow us to gain life points. And then we can go ahead and get a card onto the field. So at this point, we are going to summon out the power of our Lamseys. And then, we're going to go ahead and set our Pandemonium face down, right? So now we do end our turn, and this is what we end on. Now we could activate Prank Kids pranks, but we are going to just go ahead and save it, as we want our Prank Kids into the graveyard. So now it's our opponent's turn. They're going to go ahead and basically go into their plays, right? So let's say they want to go ahead and do this. Okay, so this is going to be their summon. I'm going to actually go ahead and activate Prank Kids Bow Wow Bark. It's going to ask us if we want to keep our Bow Wow Bark on the field, and if so, to banish our Meow Moo. We do not want to banish our Meow Moo yet, so we're just going to go ahead and say no, allowing us to go ahead and grab ourselves the Fancies and the Dropsies, right? So at this point, our opponent does have themselves a Max C in their hand, so they're going to go ahead and activate it. I'm actually going to go ahead and negate that, which is going to be an Omni Negate as we shuffle that back into the deck. And now at this point, we do get ourselves 2 cards onto the field, right? So our opponent now at this point can't really do too much. So what they're going to do is just go ahead and try to go into their own engine as well. So here they go by using theirs. But now we're going to go ahead and set up the plays, which is going to be the power of our Pandemonium. And we're going to make ourselves a Butler. And now with Butler onto the field, they're going to go ahead and get their token onto the field, as you can see here. And then they can add their Faithful Engine. But now with Butler being onto the field, and every Prank Kids that we send to the grave is going to activate their effect. So you just want to go ahead and activate this. So all 3 did activate. So we're just going to go ahead and summon. Summon this. Summon this. And then finally, we're going to summon our last Prank Kids. So as you can see, they have their effect that could trigger, right? And let's say they go ahead and just do something. They can search a card. But at this point, we could just activate Battle Butler and then banish our Meow Moo, which is going to keep our card on the field. And all they can do is add a card to their hand as we wipe their field. And then if they get another monster onto the field, we can just use Battle Butler again to tribute itself to go ahead and Regeki it. So that's the power of Prank Kids. So now because they have nothing, they just end their turn. And at this point, we can just go for some plays, as we do have ourselves a Verte right here. We have ourselves a access code talker we could go into. We can go into Dodo Doodle. We can go into Unicorn. So there is a few things you can do. But anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the combo. Now, if you guys are interested in Prank Kids and the adventures, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the deck list that I have, I could also go ahead and provide that in a upcoming video, but let me know. Thank you all once again. See ya.